June 2016, Disney filmed Hamilton in its original cast, and on July 3rd, 2020, Disney released the pro shot on Disney Plus, and I did not watch it.
Hold your nose and close your eyes. We wanna leave us to say good day. But we don't get a say on what they trade away. We dream of a brand new start, but we dream in the dark for the most part. Broadcast is too very happy. I've got to be in the road.
I first heard some songs from Hamilton around early 2018, my friend playing me two songs of which I remember, Alexander Hamilton and The Room Where It Happens. And somehow that didn't totally suck me into the show. Now, I didn't really fall into the cave of musicals until around December 2019, so I was still listening to Billie Eilish and whatever was playing on iHeartRadio. I don't really remember how I was convinced that Hamilton was only rap, but I was, which I didn't really enjoy because I didn't know the utter mastery of this fucking god tier of a musical. So anyway, I kept myself far away from Hamilton, except the opening song. Out of all the songs that I was played that I most likely do not remember, this one was the one that stuck with me. And this was the Hamilton song I exclusively listened to up until 4 months ago. Though this little song bite
The room where it happened.
was stuck in my brain all those years and never left, and I never listened to the song because I'm stupid. I fucking thought it was about how Burr killed Philip and no one knew what went down. I conned myself into believing that Aaron Burr was in The Room Where It Happens. I don't even know. I give you full reign to bully 2018 me. Anyway, I digress. I had no idea Hamilton was being released and just kind of stumbled onto Helpless at like 3 a.m. I added it to my music library, just that song, and told myself that that was it for me in Hamilton. I have the opening song and Helpless, and it stops there. So you see, at this point, I was less scared of it being all rap and me hating it, and more that I was sure it would suck me in and consume my entire life. Before that pandemic, I was going inch by inch into the musical water, keeping all my normal music and just adding these few. I even saw this one on Broadway, right before Sophia and Caruso left and it shut down, then society started crumbling before our very eyes. Once the lockdown did start, I deleted all my non-musical music and started downloading the entire soundtrack of a musical if I heard so much of a note that I liked. I listened to the bigger titles and some lesser-known ones. And this one quickly took my number one spot and will stay there for a while. Probably. Hopefully. Then I made my next big mistake, listening to 21 Jump Street. If you don't know, 21 Jump Street is a 14-minute musical written by Lin-Manuel Miranda, and if you don't know who he is, then I really don't know why you're watching this video right now. I fell in love with this musical, but still told myself that since it wasn't Hamilton, I was safe, and still far away from it, though my Hamilton trash fate was slowly being sealed. Then, on July 5th maybe, of 2020, my parents got Disney Plus for the sole purpose of watching Hamilton. Got signed into it and made myself an account, and still did not watch it because I am stubborn. Then I was asked if I wanted to watch it with them the next day, and I said no. And then out of spite for, I don't even know, just spite, I watched the entire thing at 3 a.m. and I liked it. Hamilton is one of those things that just gets better and better the more and more times you listen to it. So I had my select songs that I'll listen to. The ones I had on repeat were What Did I Miss?, The Room Where It Happens, You'll Be Back, Satisfied, and The 10 Dual Commandments. Having at least a little bit of foresight this time, I realized that I was about to go through my Hamilton phase in 2020. Oh god. Luckily, I have a friend who is also stupid and thought Hamilton was all rap. So I basically begged him to watch Hamilton, and finally getting him to cave, he too had just an array of a few songs that he'd listened to, which were Story of Tonight, History Has Its Eyes on You, and One Last Ride. For a while, I was content just to listen to those on repeat forever, and then I saw some memes talking about how people who had been watching the Pro Shot 10 times and shit So I decided that was an amazing idea and watched it again. And again. And again, and oh shit, I have lost track of how many times I've watched this goddamn Pro Shot. So now I'm at the point where I like all the soundtrack songs, listen to all the cut songs, the Hamilton mixtape, Hamildrops, and the workshop songs. And at this point, Hamilton may take my number one musical spot, and my answer to what is your favorite musical will be the most basic answer, but you know what? I regret nothing. I may regret a couple things. This fucking musical took over my life, and people got over Hamilton so long ago. What am I doing?